All right, guys, PUBG update 30.2 is here for PC, next week for console. So in today's video, let's go over everything you need to know about this update, including the Lamborghini Crafter Pass, the new progressive skin, the tactical gear returns, and the changes to those items, and some other quality of life updates and improvements. Let's take a look. All right, guys, so starting off with the July store update. Again, a lot of this stuff is going to be live as soon as you update to the next 30.2 live servers, which will be for tomorrow for PC. Servers are in maintenance right now, Tuesday night, and then next week for console. So of course we got the Lamborghini Pass. I'll go over that more in detail in a minute. There's going to be a summer bikini set, which they typically do every year, and they have a new set of bundles. And you can see there's a lot of female skins, but there are usually at least one or two male skin items. And if you see, there's a new level 3 helmet that's going to be introduced for the summer sale too. Now this won't come out until July 24th for PC and console, so that'll be a couple more weeks until the store gets updated for that. Okay, the Hideout is being updated with a brand new Contraband progressive smoke launcher. So if you've missed out on the previous colored smoke launchers, here's your chance to get 2 new ones and new colors too. So we have orange and a bright yellow. One says get a grip, the other one says hello hide. I actually think both of these are some cool and unique designs. And when are these going to be coming into the store? Let's see, July 10th for PC and July 18th for console, and they'll be around for almost 6 months. You'll have a ton of time to get your hands on one of these Contraband skins. And the orange Fog of Fury and yellow Fog of Fury is what they're being called. I'll do some videos obviously opening up those crates to see what your gambling odds are going to get you. So if you'd like to watch those, make sure to be subscribed to the channel to see those, and come obviously by our live streams. Now they do say there's a discount for the first big crate that you open. There's a 50% discount, so pay attention to that if you are going to open the crates. PlayStation users are getting an exclusive bundle for a workshop chest. What is this? Chicken dinner pack and Contraband coupons. That's for July 18th. And then Xbox is going to get an exclusive pack as well, July 18th. Workshop, one of their little boxes, and Contraband coupons. Your shop is going to be reopened in July with quote unquote personalized items, which supposedly the algorithm detects what you purchased in the past and will try to recommend new items at a discount for you. I don't know how accurate that algorithm is though. So there's the quick store update. Also, if you're going to be buying anything in the store and you want to support me, use creator code CDome up above. The Lamborghini Pass, I'm going to do a full breakdown and purchase the entire pass tomorrow night. So when you watch this video on Wednesday night, we'll be live streaming on Twitch. That link will be down below, and we'll be buying the pass, going through the whole system to see how much in total it's going to cost you and how much each skin is going to cost you. So before you buy it, to make sure it's actually going to be worth your money. Let's just breeze through what you're going to get. There's obviously the collaboration of the 2 vehicles. You got the Countach and you got the Lamborghini Urus. The Countach is going to be the special vehicle skin for the Roadster, the 2-seater Roadster. And the Urus is going to replace the UAZ. It's going to replace the pickup truck. It's going to replace like the Roni pickup truck. And what other vehicles does it replace? The Blanc and the Zima and the pickup. So I said the small truck in Sandhawk. Actually, I don't think that's correct. I think it's just the pickup truck, like the one you see on Miramar and that kind of stuff. So those are the 2 vehicle skins you can get, and there's going to be, of course, a ton of different colors and variations and upgrades that you can get for them. It says even after equipping the vehicle skins, the base stats are maintained from the previous vehicle. So the Lamborghinis will not be any faster than the coupe. They won't be any heavier or have different weights or fuel or nothing like that. They're going to drive the same according to this here. Has a sunroof that's made of glass and can take damage. That's actually pretty important to know. So up here on top, sunroof, you can actually get shot through it. That's actually not good at all, because the normal pickup truck, that doesn't happen. That's interesting. The Countach has a active rear spoiler for an air brake. That's really cool. That function cannot be canceled. Applies brakes. Applying the brakes changes the angle of the air brake. Very cool. It has a custom boost sound effect and a visual effect. Intermittently outputs at random volumes. Interesting. Okay. The panoramic sunroof can be opened and closed. Oh, that's pretty cool. On the SUV, so you can actually open the sunroof, which is probably why you can shoot through it. Interesting. Okay, and I'll do more breakdowns when I actually unlock those cars when it comes to live servers, just like I did for the Aston Martin and the McLaren Pass. I'll do a full breakdown on those two vehicles and compare them to the RB Coupe to make sure there's no real differences there. Crafter Pass, again, I'm going to go in full detail in another video of that, but the basic pass is $12, so slightly more than what it used to be. It used to be $10 for the basic Crafter Pass. And they have this advanced pack, which I think this is the first time they've had this, and it's almost $38, so very expensive. So I'm curious what all you get. Obviously they say what you get here, but I wonder if it's actually worth it, because yeah, you get 300 tokens and you get some extra boxes to open up and you advance 20 levels, but is that really worth the extra $26? You know, so I'll find out tomorrow night's live stream with you guys, and if you miss that live stream, I'll put that in the video upcoming, so make sure you're subscribed to get notified when that vehicle or that video comes out. Crafter Pass is no longer purchasable with G-Coin. That's normal. They did mention that you're going to be getting G-Coin back in this Crafter Pass. You get 500 G-Coin back, so that's pretty good, I think. Here's just some of the colors you can get, like the green, like the purple, the black. The red looks good. Here's some special colors: Midnight Azure, Glossy Merlot, very cool. Sherbert, the Matte Mint, yeah, it's me, baby. Matte Lavender, yeah. At first glance, it looks like you can only get the Countach by spending 5,000 tokens, which seems to be a lot. The Urus, the Lusso, and the regular Urus are 2,000 and 3,000. The only difference is going to be with the different color variations and maybe the sunroof, right? The Lusso has the panoramic sunroof and retractable speakers. Okay, no big deal. It's kind of the same thing for the Aston Martin Collaboration. You know, the base model only could get certain skins equipped to it and only certain customization features, and then the the luxury model had the other attachments available, but again, all that costs more money. So we'll go over all that in some more detail later. All right. Okay, so that's it for the Lamborghini stuff. Now let's jump over to the patch notes. So the patch notes actually got some pretty big changes coming to PUBG, and a lot of you are going to be familiar with this if you've been playing the past couple of years, and for some of you this is going to be brand new. So just you can see in this little card image here, tactical gear is making a return. So that's the big thing that's hitting live servers now, which I don't know, could be good or bad. Let's scroll down and take a look. So gameplay wise, for tactical gear, you're only going to have 3 tactical gear options returning to PUBG. You have the tactical backpack, the EMT gear, and a new repair kit. Now the tactical backpack is going to hold 3 items instead of 2. The EMT gear, you will be able to use it on yourself and on teammates, and the repair kit, you'll be able to use it on yourself and your teammates, but instead of being able to repair 10 times, you can only repair 3 times, which is a very good change. But there's one more thing I want you to take a look at, and here's all the times that they break down. So inventory for the tactical goes to 3, which is kind of crazy because that means you can hold 3 weapons in here. And it does take up a primary weapon slot, so you have to drop one of your number 1, number 2 weapons. So not a sidearm, not a second, not like a 6th slot at the bottom. If you have an assault rifle and a sniper, you have to drop one of those for the tactical backpack and the EMT gear, which is a good balance. But for the tactical backpack, if you can put weapons in it, then it's still very strong, because you never essentially lose a weapon. You just have to put it in your backpack and take it out when you want to use it. So we'll see how that goes. I always thought the tactical gear would have been better as a utility storage thing, where you could put grenades and ammo and healing items in there and not actual weapons, but we'll see. The EMT gear has slight healing times reduced for everything that you do. So to do a full med kit, instead of it taking 10 seconds, it only takes 4 seconds. First aid kit takes 3 seconds, which I think the standard is like 7 seconds. Bandage takes 2 seconds instead of 5 seconds. Battle ready kit is 4 seconds instead of 10 seconds. And a revival speed of teammates has been changed from 8 seconds to 5 seconds. So this is huge. This means if your teammate's knocked, it only takes you 5 seconds to pick them back up. And if you want to use the first aid on them, you can give them a first aid as soon as you pick them back up, and they can be healed and ready to fight in the same amount of time that it used to take to revive the person. Alternatively, of course, if they have a EMT gear as well, then they can just heal themselves very, very quickly. So this is going to make pushes on knocks very difficult to balance. I'm really not a big fan of this item right now, and let me know if you feel differently or the same down below. The repair kit is an interesting one because I think of all the items, this is the one that I liked the least, and they've essentially nerfed and buffed it at the same time. So now you can only do 3 heals, excuse me, instead of 10. So you can, if you have a level 3 helmet, you can repair it 3 times now, which seems crazy to me. If you have a level 3 vest, you can repair it 3 times now. Even if it fully breaks, you can repair your vehicle 3 times, which that is not that big of a deal. But the armor and the helmet for me is a very, very big deal, because it's a very tactical thing to make a decision on, putting down a piece of low health level 3 armor for a new set of level 2 armor. And with that item, you don't have to make that decision. You just always carry the highest tier armor and you repair it. And the other thing is the all-in-one repair kit goes to your secondary weapon slot, like your sidearm, your pistol slot. So with the tactical bag and the EMT gear, you have to sacrifice a primary weapon, a number 1, number 2 weapon. The repair kit, you do not have to sacrifice that. The only thing people are going to sacrifice is going to be a smoke launcher, which is what most people will have on the sidearm. And by sacrificing the smoke launcher, you're allowing yourself 3 repairs for helmet or vest, which is a no-brainer. If you don't pick this item up and put it in your sidearm slot, that's a bad play. So what that essentially means is that everyone's going to pick this up. There's no reason not to pick it up if you see it as a world spawn. That's the other thing too. All these items are world spawn. So the most recent tactical gear change, you spawned with one of these items. That's no longer the case. So now it's going to be world spawn, which is a good change. I think having to find it in the world is better than just being given it in the beginning. However, that now means less items will spawn on the map, like guns and weapons and that kind of stuff. So now there's even more probability that you'll do a hot drop. You'll be in a building and you potentially could find tactical gear, EMT gear, or repair kit before you find a weapon, because these will be taking up potential item spawn slots. So it's a dual-edged sword. Okay, this is obviously going to be in normal mode, not ranked mode, and the devs give their thoughts and feedback as to why they're doing these changes. So if you'd like to read all that in detail, please feel free. Obviously the Lamborghini collaboration, which again we'll talk about on tomorrow's live stream. The clan system is being reduced in cost. It used to cost 15,000 BP to make a clan. Now it only costs 4,500 BP, which is a good change. And I think they're doing that because in August, they're going to be doing a clan promotion event. Stay tuned for more information on that. For a vehicle customization, you can now equip up to 4 vehicle skins per vehicle type. 3 special skins and 1 non-special vehicle skin. I'm confused on what they mean by that. Do they mean in-game you can cycle between skins, or do they just mean in the lobby you can cycle? I guess you could have 4 skins queued up So when you run into the vehicle in the world, you can choose which of the 4 skins you want to apply. That's cool if that's the case. Some really good quality of life changes being brought to the looting menu. Can I move this a little bit for you? So on the left is what it was before. On the right is going to show you a cooldown timer for items that have cooldown. So like the emergency pickup, you'll be able to know how long you have to wait to use it, which you already could do. The blue chip transmitter, this is new. Now you know how long you have to wait until you can use it. The all-in-one repair kit will have the number of repairs left, and the stun gun will have the number of stuns left right next to the item. So that's a good thing. The gear recommendation is being updated. So now if you have a damaged piece of gear or a broken piece of gear, the game will recommend, it'll point out a new item that has a higher health point on the ground that you can pick up. So it'll recommend that you pick that item up. See, it says now will highlight higher durability even if it's the same level. So if you have a damaged level 2 vest and there's a fresh one, it'll highlight that. Destroyed gear, all lootable gear, not just the nearest gear, so anything in the vicinity to you, and the jammer pack when equipping a level 2 pack. So if you have a level 2 backpack, the jammer pack will be highlighted to let you know, hey, this is actually a better item than one you have. This will tell you when your item can actually fit in your backpack. A cool little indicator there. The suggestion UI now highlights the slots where attachments will be equipped. When unarmed, attachments will be equipped to the first weapon available. When armed, attachments will be equipped to the weapon you are currently holding. Different UIs will be displayed for available slots. Interesting. Okay, I'm interested to see how that actually works in game. That actually sounds like it might be nice. You can now move items directly from loot crates to the trunk. Yo, that's big. So you can back your vehicle up to a loot crate, and instead of having to like swap everything out of your inventory to put into the trunk, you can just literally throw the stuff in the trunk and then drive away and then distribute the loot later. That's a really good quality of life change. Very nice. 2D replay has been added to the career match history tab. This is actually really neat for those who want to drill down on their game history or just watch how the previous game played out. This was a feature previously that you could get on like PUBGlookup.com, a cool stat tracking website that I use. You could get this there, and now they're adding it into PUBG directly. 2D replay, you can hit play, and it'll just have all the characters move around the map and the loot drops and who's shooting at who. It's really cool. So make sure to go check that out after you play your next couple matches. I think you'll enjoy that. New Jeans collaboration has been removed. Drone rooms are now unavailable in Deston. And to compensate, they've added the flare gun to Deston for normal and ranked. I'm really bummed about this. Does this also mean drone rooms as in the security key rooms? So like obviously the drone windows, you couldn't get into those for a long time because the drone hasn't been there, but the actual security rooms, are those keys just no longer going to spawn in the game? Because I thought those are great to have on Deston personally. E-pickups has been reduced in Miramar and Rondo. That's really good. I wonder why only Miramar and Rondo. I feel like they should reduce those everywhere, but that's good. Reduce the amount of e-pickups, make them more rare. That's a good change. Fantasy Royale mode is coming back for a 3rd or 4th time. One of my favorite little side modes to play in PUBG. If you're into like MOBAs, like Smite or League of Legends or whatever, this is a class-based 3rd person, just fun little mode you can play with your friends. And you can be a mage, you can be a warrior, you can be a guardian, or you can be a hunter. Really cool, fun game mode. You'll be able to earn XP, but you will not earn BP. So XP, but not BP. And my muscle suit that I wear is from the 2nd version of the Fantasy Royale. So really cool. Although I don't know if the skins are coming back as purchasable. So we'll see. That comes back July 24th. So at the end of July, we'll be getting Fantasy Royale. Very cool. Crafter Pass, again, I'm going to go into more detail on that during the live stream, so stay tuned for that. Repair kit, tactical gear, and EMT gear are in the spawn tab for custom matches and in the training modes. You can go test them out there. Bug fixes, what we got? Anything super important? No. Fix an issue where players are unable to use the zip line when other characters are nearby. Okay, that's the zip line gun on Rondo that nobody ever really uses. Nor can you really use it because it's broken a lot, so hopefully that's fixed. Fix an issue where the character attempting to vault over a folded shield on a moving ferry bounces off. Wait, what? Okay. Oh no. Fix an issue where players can make vehicles fly high using explosions from gas cans and Molotovs while the character does not take any explosion damage. RIP to Benjoy. Dude, this is like some of his like key video moments, doing the gas can meme trick, and they've removed that. That's not cool, man. I feel like that's one of the bugs in the game that they gotta leave. That's a fun one, you know. Not many people do it, but when it's used right, it's fun. So that's it. That's everything you need to know about the patch notes for update 30.2. Oh, if you also haven't done so, make sure to go claim your G-Coin compensation or your money refund option. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my previous video to show you how you can get your G-Coin back from the new Jeans update. I got about 19,000 G-Coin back from that debacle. So if you're interested in doing that, make sure to go and do that. And last but not least, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Get subscribed if you're new to the channel. And if you are going to be purchasing anything in the store, I would really appreciate if you consider using creator code CDome. That link will be down in the description or the pinned comment. You just click on that link. It'll take you to this website for PUBG where you can log in and just type me as your preferred creator, and I'll get a commission on anything you buy in the store. So thank you guys very much for the support, and I will see you tonight on twitch.tv/C_dome. Take care, guys. Peace.